Today we're gonna make homemade fire starters out of 2 ingredients, pine cones and wax. We got this idea from another YouTuber called Northern Heart, and we're gonna link her right here. And she's a blogger from Sweden, and she does the same thing in her preparations for winter. And so since we wanna prepare for winter and get ready for building a lot of fires, we're gonna do it too. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us with the YouTube algorithm, and we really appreciate it. We gathered these pine cones from the woods around our house, and then we used the radiator here at the apartment to dry them. So we just used a metal pan. You could use like a baking sheet as well. And we just put them on the radiator and set them to dry. They were really small when we got them and closed, and then they've dried out significantly and opened way up, which is what we want so that we can coat them with the wax. So take a look at all the pine cones we collected. It's a lot. We didn't think there were that many when they were super small, but now that they've all puffed up, it seems like a lot to cover with the wax that we have. We only have 2 candles, these guys here, that we're gonna melt down in a double boiler type situation. So we're gonna use a Pyrex bowl and a saucepan, and we're just gonna melt them right in here and then dip the pine cones. We got way more wax than we thought, so that's great. We are just gonna take a pine cone now. We're gonna dip it in the wax, coat it, and then we're gonna put it on parchment paper to dry, and we're gonna coat these twice since we have so much wax. Maybe this stick on here isn't the best. So my first assessment was correct. We did run out of wax. So we didn't do this entire tray, so we'll just leave those for the next time we have a candle. And now I'm trying to see how many I can double dip of the half of the pine cones that we had. So everything in the one tray got 1 dip, and then these are trying to get a double dip if they can. But you can see we just have very little wax at the very bottom here. I was using a toothpick to try to turn the pine cones, and I realized that it's just easier to do it with my fingers as long as I just don't touch the wax directly. If I'm just touching the pine cone, it cools off really quickly, so I don't need to use another kind of implement. I don't need to use the toothpick. I can just like lift it up and shake it off. As long as I don't dip my fingers directly into the wax, then I'm fine. And we're done. So that process took about an hour. It was 15 minutes or so to melt the wax, and then the rest of it was just kind of dipping them. It's really fun and just kind of like a fun little craft. You could like give these away as gifts if you wanted, or you could like use different colored wax if you wanted to like use them for holidays. But now we're gonna package them up and take them down to the cabin and try them out. that we made to start a fire here at the cabin. So I'm just putting a little newspaper down. I'm gonna put my little pine cones inside. That seems good. Then I'm gonna warm up the flue, and then we'll see how we do here with these guys. Torch thing. There goes one little pine cone.
That was easy.
Well, is it lighting? Is it not lighting? Oh, but it's lighting. That is a flaming pine cone.
Jeez. I'd say that worked.
Seems to have. So, it's on fire now.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Makes you want to burn more pine cones, doesn't it?
Kind of. Wow.
Yeah, that's just 2 of them. I really need to establish the draft here. The chimney was not warm. Mother bitch. You gonna stay like that? Good. Very helpful, those little guys. Yeah, they burned pretty hot.
Yeah, I'd say that was a total success.
Yeah.